Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching. In today's video, I want to go over if this guitar is legit or if it is fake. I've been looking at a lot of pictures on Reddit of guitars and a lot of posts on Facebook or just any social media out there, and there's been an influx of people asking if their guitar is real or fake. So we're definitely in a Chibson pandemic, or a Fakeocaster pandemic. I made that one up. I don't know if that sounded stupid. I wanted to make a video to point out if a guitar is fake or not, to try and help those who may not know, because sometimes there's just little details that can make it or break it. Let's not waste any time. Let's jump right in and determine, are these guitars legit or are they fake? Okay, guitar number one. This guitar was posted on Reddit. Yes, this guitar does look legit to me. This looks like a Gibson Les Paul, a standard 50s. You can tell that it is a standard because, one, the truss rod cover says standard, and then it also has these tuning keys right here that are not the chrome keys. The 50s have these style tuners here. It also has the trapezoid inlays. It's got that maple flame top. The case, everything looks real. When I see people ask if this guitar is real, this one here screams real. Let's take a look at the serial number to see what they posted here. So the serial number here, again, it looks legit to me. You can see that it is actually stamped in there, made in USA. It's got the Gibson Deluxe tuners, which would be correct. The serial number would give you the year, the first and the fifth digit, so that would be 2023. So it's not an old guitar at all. This person who is concerned whether or not this one is real or fake doesn't need to be concerned, because that is real as it gets. All right, let's look at the next one. Okay, this person posted this, said he saw it on Facebook Marketplace, wondering if this Gibson Les Paul is real. I am going to say that upon a quick glance, it looks like it might be legit, but then when you look into the finer details of the guitar, I could confidently say that it is not legit. Based on the second picture that he posted here alone, I'm gonna say it's not real. It's fake, because the headstock looks kind of wonky. It's kind of going out like this, like an obtuse angle coming out. The curvature of the guitar just does not look right at all. The serial number also looks a little bit strange to me. It's the font of the serial number that actually looks a little bit weird, and it's kind of hard to say. I want to kind of zoom in here on the bridge, because those screws look off. That's not how it should look at all. And then also, it's got some Seymour Duncan pickups in there, which, you know, somebody could change the pickups, but just with that, with the screws and the headstock, no case. He also said that the guitar was being posted for a very affordable price. It's just, you know, probably not real. This one's definitely not real. Quick rule of thumb though, when people are asking a ridiculous price for a more valuable item, if something looks too good to be true, it ain't. Okay, guitar number three. Real, actually. Legit. I think it's legit. In all honesty, I'm kind of just posting this one for the memes. It's funny. It's ridiculous. I wouldn't even know where to start with those guitar knobs. Guitar number four. It's a Gibson Les Paul Studio. Now, this guitar actually it does look real to me. Studios can be this satin finish where they don't have the lacquered finish over there. It doesn't make it shiny. It's just like a matte finish. Nothing screams fake about this to me. Everything looks legit. Let's look at that serial number here. Somebody posted this. That serial number would read a 2005. Made in USA. The stamp looks correct. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that this guitar is real. You can see that the headstock shape looks right. Sometimes they just make them in satin finishes. Actually, that's really common for the studio. They've been doing that forever now, clearly, since 2005, almost 20 years. This guitar is real. Okay, so this one was posted, guitar number five, and the guy was wondering if this is a real guitar. This one might be a little bit more tricky because of the color, but again, I don't see anything that would scream fake. This is a Gibson Les Paul Studio. Everything looks a-okay to me. Nowadays, studios don't come with hard shell cases. If we take a look at the headstock here, that looks right. Let's take a look at the serial number that was posted. He's kind of got some glare on there, but I think it says 003822498. That would equate to a 2002. It's the first and the fifth digit. Likely what this guitar is a limited color that Gibson was doing. but it looks fine to me. It's actually a really cool color. I really like that guitar. That's real. I think that's a real guitar. All right, before we look at any more, be sure to like and sub to my channel, as it would help me out tremendously. Thank you guys. As a bonus, here's a picture of my rock and roll dog. All right, back to the video. Guitar number 6. Okay, this guitar is fake, and let me go over the reasons why. One, we can look at that bridge and we can see that the screws are just not quite right, but also the shape of the body is a little bit wonky. If we look here, you can see the main, the swoop, the curvature of the guitar is not correct. And then here's a really small detail that I think is off about this guitar. If we look at that volume knob, it's slightly higher than the stop bar there at the bottom. I don't think that's correct. Let me grab my Les Paul. Okay, here's my Les Paul, and we can see that this knob here is about equal height, or maybe even just barely lower than the stop bar here. But on that guitar, I think it is slightly higher, which is a very small detail, but it's still a detail that's off nonetheless. So that's kind of weird. And then on the pick guard, we could see the way that it cuts away here at the top. It's kind of strange. Usually I think that there's a little bit more space. All I'm saying is that guitar is fake. I work at a high-end guitar shop, and I see almost all real Gibsons. You know, people don't really like to buy the fake stuff, obviously. It's a really bad thing. I'm totally against the fake Gibson world, and I could see how people could get tricked if they don't know. Clearly, I mean, all these guitars are posted on forums asking if it's real or fake, and I see it like every single day now. We don't buy that stuff, we don't condone that stuff, we don't work on these guitars. It's not a good thing, but there's these little details that you can know that can help you to determine if the guitar is real or fake. But yeah, Gibson, it's crap. I bet if you were to open up the cavities there, you would just see literal crap. Okay, so this one is a Fender. This guy posted this guitar asking if it is legit. Kind of a wonky angle here. I wish we could have a more flat angle to the way that the guitar looks. But nothing out of the ordinary on this guitar that I can see. Let me look at the serial number. It's a Mexican made. I don't think you're gonna see very many faked Mexican made guitars, but you never know. I mean, people will do anything for a quick dollar. That one reads 2020, made in Mexico. No, I think that's good. That's a real guitar. I think that's a real guitar. Nothing alarming. I bet it plays great. I bet it sounds great. Okay, here is a Fender Stratocaster that somebody was asking. This guitar is so fake it hurts, and you could tell off the simple fact that the headstock's shape. What the hell is that? They're not even trying to do a good job on the fake. No, I'm not going to waste too much time on this guitar. This guitar is fake. You can tell by the headstock. In case you didn't know, Fender never makes headstocks that look like not Fender headstocks. It's not even close, okay? Yeah, it's garbage. Guitar number 9. Somebody had posted this Les Paul wanting to know if it's real or fake on Reddit. This guitar is fake. It's got to be fake. It looks slightly wonky to me. Let's bring up the serial number. Okay, that's all I need to know to tell you that it's fake. The serial number font, it just looks terrible. It looks like it was printed on there. That is a Les Paul custom style, right? Yeah, if I see the front headstock, that's what they're trying to pass off as a Les Paul custom. No, it's not even close. Les Paul custom wouldn't have that serial number. And not only that, look at the inlays on the headstock. They're like underneath the truss rod, or touching the truss rod cover with those god awful screws. And look at that nut. Oh my god. The thing is just like a hunk of crappy plastic. Doesn't even look like it's cut correctly. It's like jutting off the sides of the guitar. Nope, it hurts. Oh, let me give you a quick tip too on Gibsons. Here's a good way to tell if a guitar has been refretted or not. Okay, on Gibsons, you can actually see that there are little nibs on the fret ends. If a Gibson does not have that, it means it's been refretted, or, well, yeah, it's a fake. So be sure to look for that. It's a very small detail that a lot of people miss, but that is a surefire way to tell a little bit about a Gibson guitar. Guitar number 10, somebody posted this Slash model. Upon a first inspection, really quickly looking at it, you might think, oh, that's real. but I don't believe that it is. Something it looks off immediately about that paint job, how the black is kind of coming in like a weird cape over the top of the guitar. Let's take a closer look at some of the hardware. Yeah, so that ain't right either. We can see again that it has that really weird screw, and that is not correct. Now, I think that the Slash guitars have these Alnico 2s. It's kind of hard to tell what those pickups are from this, but I guarantee they're not Gibson pickups. Okay, this is the headstock that they posted with the guitar. No, that's not right either. I think that the Slash signature and that Slash logo is actually on the truss rod covers on the Slash models. And then that Gibson font actually looks like it's like italicized or like at an angle. Something looks wrong about it. And the Gibson logo does have an angle that kind of goes slightly up a little bit, but that just looks too much. It doesn't look straight to me. The whole headstock, actually, the more I look at it, it looks a little bit weird. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say that that one's a fake. There's a lot of little secret things about Gibson that aren't so secret that can help you determine whether or not a guitar is legit or if it's fake. If you're interested in looking at some facts about the guitar, well, be sure and check out my video on 40 facts about Gibson that you might not have known. If you like this video, please do me a favor, like and subscribe. I hope this video may have helped you out in case you didn't know. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.